to Jurassic Park.
If we can't protect the Earth, damn sure we'll avenge it.
We're bad guys. It's what we do.
It will be their undoing.
Surviving together is all that matters.
I'm not going to stop the wheel. I'm going to break the wheel.
This is like next level crazy.
The pop of the bat, the ball in the mitt. Sounds that make you realize
the best opening day in baseball
has arrived in the Mile High City. Fans will, as always, be cheering from 16th and Blake.
I guess it gets you a feel for what playoff atmosphere could be like.
When compared to other fan bases, the Coors Field faithful make their home team proud.
Some of the best fans I've ever been around.
And when that national anthem starts, baseball is officially back.
2-2 the count, swing and a miss, and 2 straight innings. He has struck out the side, 11 total Ks, and he's got 8 straight strikeouts in a row. What a performance by the sophomore.
5th most strikeouts in a season in school history, 3rd in strikeouts per 9 innings, led the RMAC in fewest hits allowed per 9 innings, just to name some of your accomplishments last season. Here with Julian Garcia. And Julian, to hear those accolades and records from your freshman year in your first season as a collegiate pitcher, what's that mean to you?
It's awesome. I mean, it doesn't come without having a great team. That's what it is. I mean, they're always getting my back. I mean, they're always playing great plays defensively and just doing everything they can to go out and just get a win for us. From last season to this season, you really transcended into this team's ace. Talk about that passing of the torch mentality as well as the team's confidence in you. What has that been like? Well, being a redshirt freshman, I saw we had 3 senior starters last year, and watching guys like Mike Thill last year and Chris Locke, it just turned me into what this season I've tried to do is just command the zone and be the ace of the staff and lead our team to a W. Well, Hammett actually was really a big role model for me. I mean, he took me under his wing right when I got here. I mean, he's a guy that told me everything about the RMAC and everything to be successful, and then try and repeat that the next year and the years on here at Metro. How about we get out of this dugout and go to your office, the mound? Sounds good. Sounds good. All right, let's do it. You went to Fossil Ridge High School up in Fort Collins, Colorado. What does it mean to you to stay in your home state and pitch right here at MSU Denver so your family and friends can enjoy it? It's huge. I love having my family here. My uncles, my dad, they're always here at games. My brother, they're always there cheering me on. They travel to games. It's awesome being on this field too. I love the city. I love the city of Denver. So. All right, Julian, enough talk. Since we're on the mound, let's go ahead and get you pitching. First off, what do you got in your arsenal? I have a fastball, 12-6 curveball, a slider, and a changeup. Well, as cool as these views are on the camera, let's go ahead and get you GoPro'd. All right, so we got your GoPro. Let's get that super awesome fastball. Sounds good. Of course, we have the junior catcher, Mr. Marcus Bean. Woo! Strike 1. Now, obviously the fans, they love to see some wicked curves, so let's go ahead and get that awesome curveball. There we go. Right across the plate. Now, the ceremonial first pitch. Obviously, we've had 50 Cent, John Wall, Carly Rae Jepsen. There's been some bad ones, obviously. I've seen your delivery now. I kind of know, get a little bit of a feel for it. How about I take the ball from you, just like the coach would come out and take you out, and I will see if I can deliver a better first pitch than some of those. There you go. Let's see what I got. All right, now, if this is bad, if this goes viral for the wrong reasons, I'm just saying now I'm okay with that. Can't be much worse than 50 Cent. Can't be much worse than 50 Cent. As long as I get it past midway, I am good to go. Check second base, flip around, make sure. There it is. Could have been worse, but I think I'm gonna leave the pitching to you. I'll stick to sports broadcasting. Julian, thanks so much for taking the time to talk with us, man, and good luck the rest of the season, and go Roadrunners. Appreciate it, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well, and I'm going to say this, and he would not want me to say this, but this one's for Pat!
The words that every Broncos fan had hoped to hear at the conclusion of Super Bowl 50. John Elway returns the favor for the legendary owner Pat Bowlen, world champs, for the 3rd time in franchise history. And just like how it was with number 7 at the helm back in the late 90s, defense was the name of the game and the key to success.
We knew what our identity was all year long, how we won games. We won a lot of close football games. We played very consistent defense. We were We considered ourselves a grinding type football team, and like I said, I think it was more about just holding true to who we were.
And hold it true, they did indeed. 7 sacks, 4 turnovers, and an all-around dominant defensive performance that will go down as one of the best in NFL history.
We knew what type of team we were playing, and a very, very talented team. But we knew what type of game we would have to play, and it's a true blessing to set a goal and go out there and achieve it.
As for Peyton, Super Bowl 50 may have been the last rodeo for the Sheriff, following a season where he sustained a benching and numerous injuries, but the Broncos say it proudly. There is no Lombardi number 3 without number 18.
The job he did this year to make his way back for our football team was the difference in us being a champion or not. I mean, what he had to go through physically was very difficult, and it was tough on him mentally, but him fighting the battle to get back, getting himself in position to lead our team again the last month, it says so much about him as a person. I mean, we all know what type of career he's had as a player, but as a person, it's been tremendous.
Peyton Manning gets the chance to retire a Super Bowl champion. The defense puts up a performance for the ages, and the Lombardi Trophy is right back where it belongs in the Mile High City. Reporting from a sea of orange in downtown Denver, Colorado, for the Met Report, Anthony Rodriguez. Week 8 in high school football was not only a good week for some squads making their mark in district play, but it gave us another great week in the best of the best plays. Here's the Week 8 top plays of the week. We kick things off with play number 5. Martin couldn't get going on offense, but their defense was flying all over the field against Roma. Final play of the first quarter. Gladiators try the flea flicker, but the QB gets it, and Joseph Hernandez reads it beautifully. Cesar Jimenez picks off the tip ball. Nice sequence there from Martin. For play number 4, we go to Bruni. John Bela is one sneaky fast guy. Bela is going to get the handoff, and he's going to make a nifty deke to avoid the tackler, and then he turns it up to 11 spinal tap style. Another deke to make his way into the end zone for the touchdown. To play number 3, Freer QB Librado Carrillo's new nickname is the Magician. You heard it right here first. Carrillo is going to look like he's going to go down in the heap of players here, but Carrillo somehow emerges and he takes off to the right side. Carrillo is going to be in for the touchdown. The Magician for play number 3. Alexander had a big bounce back game against LBJ, and for play number 2, Bulldogs wideout Dante Swain's got himself some good hands. The throw from Eduardo Huerta, what a snag by Swain, slow-mo worthy. Swain's TD catch is play number 2. And for play number 1, we go back to the Freer-Ben Bolt game, and the top play is going to be Ben Bolt's Brandon Adams. Bruni's going to try to take the ball away from Adams, but you cannot have it. Have the spin move instead. One of the prettiest spin moves I've ever seen. Adams and his nifty moves lock up the number 1 spot on the Week 8 top plays of the week.